get back onto the Rift. Well, game one of the group stages in the dark. Foreman. They turn their focus to KOO. There's the team fight. Onslaught of Shadows throws IG's backline. Zatais forced to retreat. That's a defensive flash. Emperor's Divide will not pin KOO to the wall. It's a battle on three fronts, and it's a battle that Fnatic is winning. And the hometown heroes strike first blood.
Fizz. No, nice. Come back.
This guy? He's done?
Yeah, F, ulting 13, pretty well.
Come back.
Super low.
A mountain's jumped in, but he's down. It's Balls that takes him out. Ziv got stunned by the event horizon, and he's forced to flash away.
What an upset in this group stage.
Goes out, not gonna fly slow. Wow, Morris! Just eviscerates.
Beautiful play.
Double. Yeah, what an outplay. SKT are on the board, 1-0 in the group stages.
Not allowed to give up. You cannot say, I hate this game if the game is 1-5. No tilting allowed.
Here comes the dive play, back there, Warlock getting low, Mako, he's in trouble, he flushes out, but Death, he's getting a first blood, that's a double kill! EDG in style take their first game here in Paris. Oh, good play there, gets the combo from Mako, comes his way back in, he wants double, he pops his onions, has to run out, he's so tanky with the help, but Kramer gets Cocoon, he'll get shut down, but Blaze has gone down.
What a comeback right there.
Mill! Nice! Pops over to the crux, he's looking for the wraparound. Business as usual as they play their first game here in Paris.
Both of these regions are so far undefeated in the World Championship.
Here comes a wave. They're trying to
gets after too early.
Comes with the knockup. Plusboy takes a lot of damage from the turret. Someday gets slow, gets taken down. Can win the game for them. And the biggest game from score. In comes Nagne. And it's going to be a bloodbath there. Here comes the chaos stuff. Korea 3-0.
Pushes him up, Felica moves. Capable de quoi?
Origin takes down one of the contenders. Look at suddenly 007 here. And SKT takes it, GG. So us.
Gonna get a knockoff on the Cassine. They're gonna keep running his depth. He's hopping. He doesn't have that much damage, but he's gonna try. Flashes burn. First blood to Mako. A very clean win to stay undefeated after 2 games. Barrel does get it spam. Jumps in with a flash ulti. The cards has already taken out Bray. Smith will flash out. They're gonna keep moving. It stakes. Goes in with the wild growth sound. Doesn't quite go for the ulti. What is up with the upsets?
When I get solo killed by the Brazilian faker, I want you to be right there for me. Yeah. Don't worry, dude.
CLG will knock it down. Much improved second game.
It's gonna be an amazing one. It's China's Edward Gaming versus South Korea's SK Telecom T1.
That's a trade kill back in Pond. Now stuck on top of the dragon. Faker gets his first kill of the game, and it still trades back and forth, but EDG are routed. Faker picks up the kill. Mako's next easily, and there's really not much that Amazing Jade's gonna do on this one. Pond pops yielding for a bit of damage. Zonya's to buy some time. SKT, undaunted, take down Edward Gaming.
Fight.
H2K pick up their first win at Worlds. Custom is useful for KT. They get his ulti. Now he's going to fight Arrow. It's going to be close. Arrow! Chain of Corruption comes across, but already 2 kills. Now 3 kills picked up. Acorn jumps in. Tries to pick up a little bit of something. Score will go down. KT 2-0 to start out their World Championship. It's kills on each side. So far, though, 2 for 1. Expert that game, great. Double kill for Soaz. Balls does go down during the middle of all that. IG trying to trigger around, but it looks like C9 has now triple kill for Sneaky. The damage from his seer and from Sneaky is so big. Double kill for Azir already. And they complete the 2-0 already at Worlds. A lot of trouble, gonna go down. Westdoor gets the kill, gets taken out though as Uni comes in. It's a brawl. Fnatic are okay, and that is gonna mean the damage turns around. Double kill though for On.
The beginning of the resets.
That's right, Westdoor getting the kill, triple kill. AHQ still with the edge as Raid over the rest of Fnatic make a run for it. There's a double kill for Westdoor. AHQ takes down Fnatic.
This game. These are both 0-2 teams. The win is an absolute must. So keep chasing through. Egon's going to run in for support. Wild Turtle pumps his zombies, but the damage is just massive here, tearing through the team.
Now let's see Dyrus, he's in trouble, he gets taken down, Godby and him still alive, 2v3, they might clean this up. Oh! Wild Turtle gets it! And TSM are wiping the floor with LGD.
Oh, just kill Arrow! What is he doing up there? Gone and that Nail's going back in, gets a bit off the Navi. What is Sonis?
They'll set their sights on the next, and Origin are on to the Nexus. Origin will place first in Group D.
Mel's gonna dive in. Paradise got it stolen. And Mel's against it. He might get away. And there's a double kill now.
Is the one that secures the kill. AHQ are in full retreat. They managed to take down Ziv. Albus follows shortly thereafter. Invictus Gaming keep their playoff hopes alive.
C'est l'Ostar. Les Cloud9 implosent tactiquement.
Yo, good shit. Holy shit. You got Penta? Yo, we win.
What the hell?
Undefeated in the World Championship. The Cinderella story is still alive.
All that Diamond 2 practice.
There's plenty of damage to kill off one. Walter will try to trade one back. The flash to keep oh my God! Snap! KOO Tigers tying Counter Logic Gaming over in Group A. There we go. Stun. NL cleanses out, and the front line is in front. Stake gets the kill, but he's gonna drop. Nice. And Pain Gaming take a win over the Flash Wolves.
At the 2015 League of Legends World Championships. Exhaustor's ticking away, Double is below 100 HP. Smith and Gorilla gonna chase him down. First blood to top lane Darius.
Et on survit, on chine les dégâts, Smith! La guillotine! They only need to win one game now to be guaranteed first place.
The shockwave catches in now. He's not against the wall. Stake is looking to kill a tower. He's got a Lich Bait. He's going to be able to get some damage. Super minions are still pushing into the base. Enel's got two. He's looking for more. That's a triple kill, and he's excited. Heartbreak for Pain Gaming. We do see Dude rocking up. BRTT's going to try to get away with that passive. The Monster Boy, a slam dunk.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Double kill coming in for NL, looking for a triple kill. That's a triple. That's going to be a quadra. He gets a pentakill. NL, pentakill. Counter Logic Gaming will fall to the Flash Wolves.
Oh my God.
Shit. To the backside there. Can he be all right? Oh, Marcel kicked him in. That's the kick you were talking about, Kobe. They get it once again.
Last time I played with you guys, I just wanted to stop Pain Gaming so I don't get those stupid Facebook messages about how BRTT greater than double it.
Everybody getting some frequent flyer miles on that one. They're going to be able to temper barrels. There's no fight though. The barrels are ready to pop. It doesn't matter that they use their crowd control first. They have the front end damage to burst down and kill CLG all the way. And Pain Gaming takes down Counter Logic Gaming.
Here we go, the beginning of the day here at the World Championship, Day 6.
Teleport from Amazing J is going to be cancelled as DDD. Overhand from Marn as he may clear this one up. Suffisamment de dégâts. Bandit au start. Il reste MTG. The 2-0 against EDG here for SKT.
Nothing picked up. Odwabna solo in the front line. Ryu pushed back, but does it really matter? G4 caught up and down goes Yasuo.
He just said it right, probably. Yes, he said it.
You guys are stupid, and I'm getting triggered, and I'm gonna troll this game.
An ability to get something down, but Quilla takes the Super Mega Death Rocket. Death is so dead.
Mina, Lolo die. Line cover, Lolo. AD. Nice.
DDG, after a comeback from 6,000 gold, pick themselves up a victory.
As SK Telecom chasing down Bang! The damage from Bang is insane right now. Double kill. Can he get more? Triple kill. It's another win for SKT. They're 5-0 in the group now. Needs one last fight. Amazing J goes in under Ryu. Ryu gets evaporated. Lulex running for his life. And Onoame can't participate. H2K says, do you have a win? And EDG says, go fish. Lloyd, whoa! Can you say critical hit? Man, he rolled like 620s on that one. On the run, pops that ultimate. There's the grand challenge. No, that cow's got a family. He's got a herd. Oh, the humanity. SKT goes 6-0 in groups. GG. Here in our first game of the day, today we find out who from Group D moves on to the quarterfinals. Will help doing this dragon. Fifth dragon. Does it go? Turtle stole the dragon. And Origin denied.
Malphite, just kill Malphite. Take care of the Jinx. City. Syndra behind you. Syndra behind you.
She's dead.
Good job.
And Origin 4-0 already. Camping on the roof. In a lot of trouble. He got it on the lantern. I can't believe it.
My life is so beautiful.
Big knockup from Dyrus. Arrow gets back under turret, trying to do some damage there. He's still going for now. Dyrus manages to help Bjergsen take him out. Keeps pursuing. The damage on Bjergsen is huge. The slow just avoided. Whoa, Pigu with the flash ult. TSM is out of Worlds, and KT secures their spot in the quarterfinals.
But here comes the command protect. Shockwave actually pulls him perfectly away, but he gets hit by the undertow. Amazing, doesn't get the dodge in.
Leave it up to the heavens. Just leave it up to the heavens, says him.
Soaz breaks off, takes the low road. Niels tries to stay on the high road, and neither are going to work on this one. Nagne Zanya's right in front, but the inhibitor turns down. Can the team give him the attack that's necessary to win this fight? And KT take first place in Group D.
What are they talking about?
I feel the spirit bomb.
They're saying Dyrus, take my energy.
Lift it above your head.
Alright.
Santorin, body slam over the wall, cannot get it. It's actually taken with early smites from both junglers. Santorin didn't even. And that's going to be turtled down immediately. I didn't even see its health bar turn red. Flame going in. That's going to be actually 3 kills. No, 2 kills.
Now it's time to open a new book. Right now, my story ends here.
Into the game, everybody. Taking to the rift.
It's going to be a lot of damage to tie. He wants it. The ult comes down, but it's not enough. Oh, flashes forward. Is the Bastion going to know what it is? It's AHQ. They're on the fountain. The Nexus is exposed to tie all the way in the back of his mountain, but still not safe. It's AHQ. Even out the matchup. Knockbacks, but look at all of the AoE action as Balls trying to get something done. High locks down the first one, but it's already a double kill. Fnatic looking so much better.
Alright, you gotta keep doing it.
There's the death sentence on Lemon Nation, and it's all falling apart. Destiny comes down, Incarnation melting at the hands of AHQ. What a stunning performance from this Garena side.
Breakfast goes down. Zatai gets a bunch back, but Hoodie, the double, the triple kill, the quadra kill for Hoodie. Holy crap!
Gets caught and apprehended backwards. Fades back to time. Incarnation!
Azonius buys time, and Kitties again is the man engaging the fight. Sneaking last man alive. He's gonna go down.
Invictus Gaming pick up a win.
Holy crap, he stole it! But the fight continues. Zim zones him out. Reckless running and running away. And Fnatic take the first seed!
We're gonna find out who is gonna be the 8th and final team in the quarterfinals.
250 HP. Rat attack, Tat and Albus is. Holy crap!
up. Tail and a slicing maelstrom tags a couple members. Elimination Black shields himself. Now a big engage. And AHQ will be the final team out of Group B.
We're here at the SSE Arena for the very first quarterfinal.
Here comes the team. Oh dear! Poaches an egg. He gets some damage on his face. He will not kill. He's on the hill, and it's going to save the game. Origin dropped the Nexus in game 1. Here we go. A massive knockup, and here comes the chain CC and the damage. There come the recess, and Jinx is excited. Welcome them here.
Fight.
No flash. Take care of the Victor afterwards.
Elise after, Elise. Victor on me.
Jinx.
Victor is slow.
Go in on
You can
Jinx,
fight.
Origin start their quarterfinals 2-0.
Just chill, dude. Just chill.
Why can't you chill?
Why don't we sit here and chill, dude? Why don't we just sit here and chill? Yeah. Why not? Play some League and chill.
Baron naturally plenty of damage. Niels maybe won't take it for himself. He goes in with Soaz. They gotta be careful. What? Oh my God! And again, it's no kills. It's just flash rolls taken. Game 3. And L in a bad way, taking more damage. The flash knock of the rocket hits, and Peke from downtown gets the kill.
Now holds Super Origin, and look at that grid.
Puts the rocket in. Oh no! And Europe has a semi-finalist at the World Championship as Origin win 3-1. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, day 2 of the League of Legends World Championship quarterfinal.
Bang's looking for on the play, will not find a target. Morin, he'll get a heal from the summoner spell and stay alive. Cocoon buys time for SKT to take down the second tower, and SK Telecom will hold true, and SK Telecom finish the game to go 1-0. Bang gets caught by a Cocoon, and the play holds Morin in place. On is going low. Morin will not be able to get the kill. Will find Bang. Devour's available, and Wolf eats him, saving Bang.
No damage.
Spits him
Told
back
you.
out, and there's no damage. SKT are 1 game away from a battle against Origin. Bang is going to get killed. Westel follows the flash. May not survive. One more hit. Volatile Spiderling comes out. Grand Challenge is available. Zip gets the heal from Decimate, but it's not enough. Zip is being exhausted as he's on the back line. Arn is trying to hop and skip towards Morin. A double kill for Bang. SK Telecom are 1 step closer to the Summoners Cup.
We've already crowned 2 semi-finalists already, and today we find the 3rd.
Quad's in so much trouble. Yellowstar needs to hit his combo. Flashes for the knockup hit, but brought backwards. Marco saves him. The knockup finds 2. The double finds 4. And the Maelstrom lands Edward Gaming. Did you ask for a more interesting way to start the quarterfinals? It's a messy fight so far. 2 for 2. And it's Jungler on mid-lane action. Gets a triple kill.
I think it was. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, the Gragas threw the ult, and Bora flew like into the wall on the other side of the pit, and we were all going super ham.
So Bora did nothing last team fight, right?
I had no CD as well.
Big AoE. Mako's been tagged, and Acquired Taste will not even be needed. Get excited with Reckless. Fnatic crush Edward Gaming. Flash comes up from bailout, but Reckless manages to get away. Super Mega Death Rocket gets a kill, gets a reset, gets Reckless excited, but it may not be enough. The apprehend pulls Reckless backwards, and EDG will not go down without a fight. It's a double for Reckless. He wants to run down more. Def, his brother in arms, will be his dead man in arms. And Fnatic will advance to the semi-finals in the World Championships.
Last time we saw these guys, it was epic, and I expect it will be equally, if not more, epic today. I think they get the heal. Really, now Sunday pulls him in. Oh, and he gets 1 for 1. In fact, Sunday got that kill. And now KT comes in. A huge apprehend by Sunday, and KT all over the KOO Tigers. KT Rolster, GG.
Now
Someday gonna back out of the fight, got exhausted, couldn't really do anything. Double kill comes in for Curl. They're gonna tear apart KT. Game 2 goes to KOO Tigers. No follow-up there. Oh, never mind. Unstoppable for Someday. Another nice knockup comes in. Big heal for KOO Tigers, and they will chase KT over the moment. KOO Tigers will take a dominating game number 3.
Who did not even
Kuro's not done yet. Nagde playing it dangerously. The double kill. Someday a bit late to the party, and I think time's out for him. He's gonna try those. Oh no! By the gravity field. KOO Tigers go to the semifinals.
And here we go, game 1 of the semifinals. South Korea's SK Telecom T1 versus Europe's Origin. Running away through the wards, Pop Summoner teleport. It's a god! But the Slicing Maelstrom buying a lot of time. 1 for 1 in this fight. Mithy gets a knockup onto Bang, and look at the damage output! Undefeated still in the World Championship. Peke, meanwhile, turned into an egg, and the push comes in. But Amazing is here! The two-man knockup trades onto Bang. SKT 1 game away from their 2nd World Championship final. Bangy's got aggro, Marin's got the damage. Channel to make sure it's all fine and dandy, even though he's not at the tournament, and a double kill for Marin. Flashing under his own turbo, Faker says no thank you, I want this kill anyway. Make that 3 picked up. Oh, the long con 4v5. How about we push mid? How about they pick off Mithy as well? It's time for SKT to make it to the finals undefeated.
Advance to Berlin for the chance to battle SKT. Onslaught of Shadow splits everyone from KOO away. Everyone back, 2 for 1. Featherman wants to clean up. It's a trouble for Smith. One step closer to an all-Korean final. Smith flashes away from the 3rd block of the broken wings. Huni will fails the flash. KOO are looking for a rampage. Gorilla jumps forward. He manages to find another as Smeb's running down Featherman. And KOO Tigers are 2-0 against Fnatic. Gorilla comes forward. The Shockwave finds 4. There's simply not enough ability power. Yellow Star and Rainover like lambs to the slaughter. Hooney's trampled underneath the weight of that power pony. Reckless is in trouble. The Shockwave's already been pulled. KOO will earn themselves a shot at the Summoners Cup in Berlin against SK Telecom.
Spike when she becomes a monster.
I want to see if Faker sticks with Ignite because he hasn't actually run as much teleport as others have. They have a lot of global presence within their team because of the Shen and the Rek'Sai, but maybe... And I'll wait to see what happens in this early game. Here we go.
Don't spread by both teams to start this one off as we pan down Summoner's Rift, the battlefield where both teams will leave everything on the Rift before they leave here today.
And KOO Tigers right now, look at your minimap. They were setting up a small
there because SKT, now they have to worry about who gets dough first. Big team fight at the top lane.
Gorilla and now both Wolf and Bengi, the teleports are going to come in. That's Kuro. Smeb's already there to fight. Eyes on Bengi. They turn to Wolf now. He's safer in the jungle for them to go after. And it may be him going down. They try to get the cripple towards him. That's going to be Wolf going down. First blood to the KOO Tigers.
Remember the Fakers. All members go down in the system. Make sure you can push it up. SKT those things.
Level 6 here.
That's an 80 carry left alone on top side.
Ray in a real bad spot. He hopes to get on his knees and do just that. Stays alive a little bit longer. Can Faker get the final hit? Here comes Gorilla. Should be able to pick it up, but it goes to Bray. 2-1 now in favor of the KOO Tigers.
Wolf started off taking that one very...
As he is usually reactive, sits in the back, a little more proactive this game. You see him towards the top lane, hasn't had finished vision of Bengi, so he's sitting behind Smeb. A little action towards the bot side, the teleport coming in right now from Marin. His ultimate is up. They lay down the equalizer. Wolf should be able to get out of this one. Martin into the fight now. Kuro and Prey are the targets, and that's going to be Kuro going down. SKT seemingly pulling this one back in their favor with just a few kills to the bot lane, and that's a double kill for Marin.
Massive play, and SK Telecom sends down every single member. 3 kills for them. So much for that goal lead, and also a complete lapse of pressure from the KOO Tigers. Faker made it down there on an Ignite Kassadin, and then his lane was not punished. By the way, over and over and over. There's really no damage. Kuro can return, and Gorilla gets taunted.
Teleport is down, so this means the fight is the 3 we have on your screen. That's instantly Bangy getting hit up as the Gorilla gets himself in. Smeb back, knows the jungle pressure is towards the bottom side, so he has time to deal a little bit of damage.
Marin is baiting this. He just wants to poke down Smeb. He doesn't want to kill him right now. He's waiting for Faker to join.
Rek'Sai ultimate as well, just behind their blue, so Bangy should be here in time. They may not even need him. Stand United is on. They hit the end of the taunt by Wolf, and Faker picks himself up a kill now.
I have seen so many... This is what SK Telecom want to do with their crop. We talked about it in the pick and fan phase, how strong it is in the mid game. Right now, you have the items completed, Rod of Ages forecasted it. Like super aggressive, trying to force someone to move over and stop him. Has the mobility on this Riven. That's a free dragon for KOO Tigers. Should be at least.
The pit. Choppers are down to stop up Marin. Looks like he could not throw that ult down as he just used it. Still, Hojin on the backside. Gorilla throws on the ultimate. That's about to wear off soon. He could be the next one. All flashes forced over by KOO. A chase from Marin and Bangy. Kick. Range. Faker over the wall. Are they going to be able to take down Kuro? The wild growth is down. The first one is Gorilla. That's going to be few more kills. Hojin and Prey fall to the ground, and they've only lost their support. 8 to... Here they go. Looks like Rek'Sai coming in. We just saw Bangy use his ultimate just below the team. They're all going to be there. Bangy gets hit back. He's going to be able to turn around now. They have Prey in the perfect spot, and they take down Prey. They take down Gorilla, and it's just chaos for KOO. They cannot find the right positioning. A double kill as well for Bang.
Prey was weaker flank. It's making it pretty safe on Faker, and now they're fading the Baron.
Smeb about to get smushed. The harpoon does not hit, but they get the smite down, and the flame spreader will cook him just right. Well done.
Has been in full control for most of this game. Whenever there was an opening I feel for KOO Tigers, they didn't take it. They allowed us to equalizer, pass it, and everything else.
Home guard Stand United onto Smeb. He may be able to fight back here. Kuro gives him a very early wild growth that doesn't pop anybody up. Still is using it to get out of the fight instead of in. SKT is running down the lane. Hojin can't even help on the outside right now. Somehow, KOO gets out, only losing Prey. No, there goes Hojin. Now goes down Gorilla. SKT was just looking to light the fuse and throw a double kill.
KOO Tigers made coming into the playoff in the LCK was stop picking hyper carries for Prey. Don't rely on him to be the big carry.
So he's getting his summers back nice and fast, and it's got to be very difficult for Smeb to make any moves against the team with On the Hunt, against the team that can rip walk. A very nice Zanya's through the wind slash. Smeb's gonna go down in this one. He tries to put the nail in the coffin, but ends up in it himself.
Faker, you could tell, was kind of waiting for it with the way he juked side to side. Instantly doing so well.
Have to remember that Riven was picked at the end. Picking. Hojin gets critted down immediately. A bit of Luden's echo on the end there. Wild growth goes on to him. Everything's been used in defense. They can't get the engages they want. It's the KOO Tigers. They love
75% health. Obviously, SKT still has massive map control. SKT is not the case in this game. But you have to deal with the maximum amount of damage. But there's also so many ways you can die at the same time. Here's one of them.
Marin throws the equalizer down. They're able to split from the red carpet, trying to get back into their own base. The Zanya's on Faker, makes Prey take one step too close, but he is able to get out with the wild growth. Eyes on to Smeb now. Everybody actually focused that. Gorilla's able to come back in, but only hits Faker, and it leaves the backline completely open. Kuro and Prey fall immediately, using both summoners that they can. Teleport still up for Kuro, but it wouldn't have helped anyways.
SKT could not stop chasing KOO. KOO could not fall back fast enough. Prey tried his heart out, but it wasn't enough. SKT used Zonius properly, ran down the fight, and they'll win the game.
That's going to be SKT earlier than what their longest game would be. That was 43-30. They put a stop to that. It's a 42-minute game one. SKT is 2 wins away from the Summoners Cup. Keep updating with Twitter votes throughout this series. Send that hashtag #AORWin or hashtag SKTWin at LOL Esports, and we can see how you are calling this every game on each other. Game 2 play.
And do they see a big opportunity? Because normally KOO should follow to Raptor. Now Marin's there.
Marin charging the flamespreader. He came in with his gauge over half. Oh, level 1 turret deck. Bangy definitely messed that up. Can they get
swap. Go up, take your tower. Marin now.
It snowballs because they do not have the support from the others.
This is exactly what we didn't see last game. These turrets were being pushed by only members of the opposite team. Now SKT tries to defend that turret. It cost them their life. 2 lives to go down. Now Bengi just came back from being dead. It's going to be a real long walk to get back into his jungle. Great turret aggro trading, and that's Gorilla coming in for the final kill. One last shot, he's still alive. It's a 3rd shot that will take him down. He gets caught up in his own minions.
Cost will be up very shortly for Snap, but they're going anyways.
Back towards the turret, trying to keep himself in between the wall. That's the flash out. Making the grand challenge onto Bang. Snap will not go down from that, I don't think. Should stay alive. He has just a sliver of health. This has to be going back. Strike, but he does get the auto as Snap flashes in range, unfortunately.
Especially when Walker gets a Fiora, who needs to get punished in the early game, otherwise she will outscale you. Going in on Marin now, he has flash ready.
Marin throws down the equalizer. That does not look like a good situation for him, though. Very nice over the wall. He's got full vision here, but he doesn't have vision behind Baron. Instantly lasered down by Kuro and his...
Push it back, and then you roam to the other lanes. Bengi gonna find Smip now. There's ulti on this Jarvan, so you can lock him down at least.
I don't know from Bengi on this med lane. Cataclysm down. Flame Spitter should be able to take Smeb out quite quickly. There's Hogan for the kill, though. Smeb makes it. Grand Challenge is down, so this is all about Smeb's abilities. Flame Spitter finishes him off, but Marin is overheated as he makes his way out now with the scrap shield. He should be okay. This is Kuro's 2nd roll. That means his mid is open, but it pays off with kill number 2.
Winning that trade because SKT's been on the back foot. They're warding more, but it means Bengi can't actually take fights.
Oh, he knocks him up inside the gravity field. Flag and drag over the wall. Not much they can follow there. The flash is already down for Kuro. Does he want it? That gives him the speed. And he gets the last auto in for the 3rd kill of the game.
Everything he buys, he was all alone. Gets caught out. Faker now wants to kill Kuro.
Oh, what a turn.
Faker pressuring Kuro here. Flashes in, gets the kill. Looks like there was a little of bot lane as well, but they
might see a dive though.
I think they saw a little bit too much behind Marin to really keep wanting that. Hojin in a bad spot, and it looks like the team is going to leave him out to dry. That is not going to be good. KOO had that lead. It would be
Kuro and interrupted. So he was very patient with the way he used that to jump around. Marin takes a short cut, but it's not a good one.
Oh, Hojin over the wall. It's not even going to be necessary. He does get the assist, though, in the end.
And to try and get like a refund kill when it's definitely going to be again, and then again here in the mid lane with the 5th death.
Slicing Maelstrom. They are going to call in the TP. Snaps in. Is that a fight they can take here? Unbreakable Will is down, so it's definitely an option to go for Wolf. Marin's going to join the fight, and he lays down the red carpet for Smeb to enter, and it looks like Smeb will go down as he hits the front door.
This is so risky for SKT. There's 2 items already in play. He's joining in as well. If there's a fight, KOO Tigers should be able to win it.
And as you can see, SKT's really contesting almost everything.
This is where they're hoping KOO makes a mistake. A lot of damage onto Smeb, a very nice parry on the flag and drag, and I don't know if they're going to be able to get the damage they want. Gorilla goes in the middle of the fight with a nice flash. Gorilla goes down. Here comes Kuro. Throws down the Chaos Storm. It's all over Wolf, though. Oh, flash over the wall from Faker, and he glitter lances over the Krugs and gets away so he does not take too much damage. Somehow every member of SKT is alive, but KOO is still on the chase. Marin dodging out the damage of the laser means there's not much follow-up to be had.
And this whole time, Bang is the SKT to have everyone survive throughout that fight.
Fantastic plays all around. They're able to take down Wolf here. This will help them get...
I think it's going to be a good round, though, because Smeb needs to be able to split lane, and they need to be able to disengage some of these teammates. That's the whole reason he's picking the Fjord. But SKT brings some friends.
Grand challenge in, cannot get the last hit. Gorilla way too deep here. Use Stand United to get on Smeb, but Smeb turned from the fight immediately. He's trying to get the hits on the Bang. That's going to be the explosive shot taking him down.
Early TP down like just 5-man dragon. Wait to see the play happening, and this is what's going to happen for KOO Tigers.
Really good Zonias.
Drill that'll pierce the heavens. Can Marin do it? A 4v1 situation. It looks like he will go down as all 5 members of KOO are towards the top side. That's going to mean Dragon, and they don't really have a wave to get a push on.
That was a very greedy play by Marin to be under the turret, but at the same time,
either one, you get the one-on-one bot lane with the Shin ulti and you 2v1 kill obviously onto Marin when he's sitting on the tower, or if they try to make a play, You just go into Wolf and force the Baron like this.
A lot of miscommunication in that engage. Bang uses both summoners to get himself out with wild growth. Gorillas to focus now on the other side. Prey, he branches off from the team, and here comes Marin on the TP. Zanyas is down, but he's going to get gravity field, but no, he wasted enough time inside that he didn't. But KOO is able to assess the fight very well, get themselves back in after choosing the right target. Dragon to make sure that KOO goes into it. SKT now approaching. Baron's going to be down to about 4,700 HP. That's the end from Wolf. Stops up 3 members. Slicing Maelstrom goes down, but it's not really hitting anybody or stunning the targets it needs. Faker is going to be able to take down Prey. The Baron still stands at 2,300 HP. Smeb is forced to flash out of this one. This is the fight they were waiting for, but SKT danced it out perfectly. The laser across. It's going to be going to Bengi. SKT gets Baron for a second game in a row, and now they're really going to be able to work the lane.
But what's the point in just teleporting your top laner straight into the Baron pit? That was one kill. Takes him down.
It's going to be the fight. This is an easy kill for Faker here. A little bit of glitter. Glitter gets everywhere, and it takes down KOO. 45 seconds on the clock. They're getting longer. Smeb may be able to pick up Dragon, but it's a consolation prize at this point.
Also, when Smeb teleports inside that pit, I think they were trying to do it a little bit undetected, but Marin was able to get an equal pit, which made it dangerous. Bengi's smite is up, so thanks for the help, Smeb.
Thank you very much, says SKT.
KOO Tigers.
Looks like they may want to commit here. They have good vision, but it's being cleared out. Double wards go down. The ward war definitely won by SKT here inside of KOO's jungle. And they're so split up, they can't really engage if they want to. A lot being done in defense. Smeb actually puts himself in a spot where he dies. That's a double kill for Bengi. They're not stopping. Bang jumps over the wall for another kill, and it looks like it's going to be an ace in the base. 22-13. When SKT takes over, they start to steamroll.
And just like that, they still have Baron buff, and Marin's going to grab the minions. He actually still has Equalizer. He uses that to clear the minions. SKT, just like that, it's over.
The game is open for anybody to take. Moments later, SKT wins a few fights, and it is all theirs for the taking. The first Nexus turret goes down here in Game 2. That's the second one. SK Telecom T1 are 1 win away from being your 2-time world champions.
Another game for us. Try and get it. Oh my God.
Sometimes you gotta test yourself to really find that inner skill. Hopefully they can bring it out here in Game 3. The teams are about to hit the rift for Game 3, so update your series predictions. Hashtag SKT winner. Hashtag
Always play you happen and use 4 man to kill this tower, because you never want to fall behind. There comes the fast push.
They have all the pressure on the bot side. They have to watch for Prey to come up in the bottom side of the jungle here. KOO in a bad spot. He walks right in with Faker on his tail. They're on Bengi though. The flay back, very nice from Gorilla. Ignite and Flash used to make that happen. Faker now in a real sore spot. It looks like he'll be the next to go down. A bit of a fumble Ruski here coming in from SKT. And KOO are going to pick up some very nice kills all around the board. 3 assists to Gorilla. It's working out perfectly. Distributing the kills, nice. Bang trying to come in now. A huge, I think I can situation from SKT to pick up the little outside experience that would ever happen. 4 kills for Hojin in the early game. 1 goes to Prey. HP bar is quite low in that situation. Possibly a bit of a play.
He's got no flash.
This could be the finalizer. Hojin holds the rest. The division denial team. The flash play as soon as he gets it again. Hooks in Faker. The Dragon kick back, and that's going to be a dead Faker once again. Nobody's in the back pocket to help him with that hit. You're right. They don't know who's around the corner after Hotshot's gone.
That's why coaches really want to be able to talk in-game. I see the arrow misses, but Nofa's been like, guys, go crazy, man. Go all in. We're going to do this.
This craziness that they're doing. Oh,
They're definitely employing a new strat for this one. Wolf finds he's in a bad situation in the box. Do they have enough to get to Gorilla? Smeb actually teleports down here, but it's called in as well from the other teleports onto Bengi now. Looks like they should be able to get out. Bang does not want the grand challenge. Wolf goes down immediately. Marin able to teleport, but he wasn't close to the fight. KOO should go down here. Over to him. A lantern as well. Still ticks through. The flash was burned from KOO quite a bit as well. This could give SKT a little bit of love around that Dragon area to get more wards and keep fighting. Wow, Smeb wants to go in. They know Gorilla's there, but very low on mana here. Hojin looking to build a little bit of energy as well. Right.
But so far, it's been mostly working for KOO.
Oh, arrow to the knee on Wolf. I don't know if he's going to be out of this one. He gets the headbutt arrow. It's good that he kind of just let it happen. You didn't want to try to use too much to get away. He actually did flash in the end. In the entire tournament, we feel better about it every win. Here they come. This is the crowd control
forcing really hard to try and get a fight.
KOO Tigers chants resonating through the halls of the Mercedes-Benz Arena here in Berlin. Hojin takes the dragon. Smeb TP's into the backside. They're still getting out. This is where the picks come in. Wild growth on the Bengi. The focus is Marin. He's away from the team. Smeb wants to keep everybody in range, but he's gone on a one-man mission over here. Bengi gets out. Smeb lunges back. Gorilla is a one health from being taken down right now. The wave going through. The crowd has been cheering for KOO, and it looks like the arrow hits Bang. The spell shield is on. He does not get crowd control. That's the grand challenge on Bangy. Thrust, parry, and he gets the kill. 13 to... People standing up and creating these shades. It's exactly what we want to do. Baby flash into the wall. Wall's gonna go down now. Gorilla has gone down to Marin, but it's Kuro and Marin now. Marin knows he's not going to get out of this one safely. Slowed once again. I don't believe the volley just yet, but they're going to be in range. Who are they going to give it to? Merry Christmas, an early Christmas to Prey.
SKT, man, you never want to start a fight low against the Rumble because that's just going to be terrible for you. Here's a fight.
It's a bit of a flank here. Prey very low on mana, but you don't need that to auto attack. That's going to be Wolf down. We also lost Smeb in the fight. Marin holding tight in the middle. They get the turret, so they're able to fight under it now. Hojin doing what he can with such an awesome score in this game, and it looks like it's going to be a lot for the team. That's a double. Baker gets hit by the arrow. That's going to be a kill for Prey as well. Is there a triple coming in here? No, it's a double for Kuro.
Out of his mind on Lee Sin with a beautiful kick on the bank back into the team. This gives him very too.
Hojin is a jungler that's been criticized for very poor early game.
Coming distinctly back in games 1 and 2.
He changes his name back to Leah as well. In the initiation that KOO loves so much. Oh no, it's actually being turned right back onto him. It is the Dark Passage that tries to bring Prey to the light, but it cannot happen. The box goes down, but everybody runs around, and it looks like they mitigate that slow. A kill onto Gorilla, and
SKT, the game is never over. No matter how big the lead
so
is,
true.
We have seen it time and time again, and that was an example of the Sivir pick composition. Why is Hojin also trying to defend this turret solo?
So you can get a 4-man kick.
Bang wants to go a little too deep, gets hit by the turret. Oh, Faker over the wall! A shutdown! That's huge gold for Faker coming in from Hojin. That'll definitely be an item coming online for him. Hits Arrow, but Arrow's not going to stop this one. Kuro goes down as everybody inside the base does what they can with the globals they have here. Still looking at a 10,000 gold lead, and possibly a Bangy going down. Knocks him out of the tunnel. Arrow hits Wolf once again. Unbreakable Will completely stops the crowd control, and that was worked perfectly with the tanks on the front line for SKT. They have a chance to go back in. Kuro finds himself in a real bad spot, and Smeb is kept at bay. Why are they still going in? Prey was on the front line there. They're going to have Gorilla here. He tries to bob and weave, slalom the minions to slow down SKT, but they're giving back the game inch by inch.
SKT remind you of right now, a team down, holding out with some nice team.
I was gonna say Bob Ronald's like this game is ruined.
Oh, Smeb bringing out the blaze. He had a bit more to offer. He is just taking the turret with happiness, a smile on his face. A few more hits. Smeb coming up with a 2v1 very nicely, and this is where SKT has returned time. They are back. They are on Wolf. That's the not Unbreakable Will. That's a wild growth coming out. Unbreakable Will is up, but I don't even know if he uses it to try and get out here. They're going to try to walk KOO around as much as possible. Face of the mountain is all he's got to offer there as he holds the alt for the possibility.
How many teams at Worlds this year have we seen go down 2-0 and been able to bounce back in the third game? Absolutely nope. And then after making multiple mistakes in the even though SKT has been there before, it's Marin's first Worlds as well. There is a moment of the spectacle. Here we go.
What a hit on the Faker. Eyes focused onto him. He's forced to flash over the wall, but it doesn't save him. Kuro gets the shot necessary. A double kill for the captain, and this spells very bad things for SKT. The bottom inhibitor is already broken, feeding super minions into the base. This is going to be Marin going down as well as he's too far from home. Over the wall. Bang's going to go down now. The fly in. The lunge from Smeb. A few more hits. The parry is great. The thrust is better. And he goes down. Huge kills for Kuro. They're on the Nexus turrets, and it looks like they could thwart the perfect record of SKT at Worlds. The first Nexus turret to go down, the ace of SKT in their own base, and the KOO Tigers will break the perfect record at Worlds for SKT. We're going to a Game 4. For Game 4 with the Summoners Cup on the line. Tweet hashtag KOO winner, hashtag SKT win to @LOL Esports. We'll be tallying your votes up throughout the game to see where you stand on this one. I'm sure coming into the game today,
everyone had to
the right thing to avoid dying there, which is a little bit dangerous. Flashes were blown in the mid lane as well. Looks like Baker and Kuro went hard, so there's no flash for this. Hojin in a real bad situation with the last bit of mana. Baker takes him down 2v1.
This was one of the problems we mentioned there. Kuro already roamed halfway up the lane, which leaves this window. Wolf can dive on Alistar. He has his ult.
That's the hit. Gorilla's going to be pushed back, but that's a lot of gray health he has to work with to get out of this situation. Pops it at the last second, and beautiful. Wolf waits until the last moment when he can headbutt, knowing Gorilla. And ult as he makes his way out there. Getting a few stacks on the... Oh, wait a minute. He's going to be in range a little bit more. Spams out those rune prisons. That's the tower hitting. Martin trying to give him the time of day, but it's a hit from Faker. The teleport and flash. Hashtag worth.
He's sitting in base for a long time, and he's waiting for TV somewhere. He's going to block it now.
He's going to the river rush, but it's going to be Kuro getting dropped immediately. How did he even think he could take that fight? Saracen Brace wasn't even used by Faker, and they're ready to keep going for the fight. Gorilla chomps up Smeb as this teleport comes in. Bray gets caught way off on the wing here. KOO was not ready to take any sort of fight. They thought it'd be a single one.
This is a big misplay by KOO to be walking in range of Faker when he's capable of doing that. Faker has complete mastery of what he can do, and you can tell KOO has none of that knowledge. I love this.
Teleport almost up for Smeb on this one. He's clearing the bottom wave. It looks like the team may not even try to take anything. Hojin gets hit out. A very late arrow, though, still allowing SKT to fight. Trying to hold off mid. The flash was used by Bray, or I'm sorry, heal was used by Bray. The TP coming in to save the minion as well as engage in a fight. Smeb gets the wild growth on himself. What a static shift crit. And it looks like that could be a final kill. Nicely done coming in. The toxin from Bengi picking up a kill onto Bray as he had already used heal. He could not get him.
Take another dragon, pull for yourselves, and really sway them in sitting. In this 1v1 and Martin is trying to run away. Hojin comes in. Beautiful pop.
Wins from Smeb. Could get in there in time, but it's all about Kuro being there. That'll take them a lot more time. This gives SKT time to move out on the map. Martin staying alive for quite a bit. Yes, it's going to go to Kuro. I guess SKT did not get too much out. I thought Martin might make it a little. Trying to get out of this, a Cocoon right across the mid lane could keep someone in range, and it's going to hit Gorilla. That's going to be the fly-in from the rest of the team. The Grey Health and Wild Growth is on. Everything once again for KOO being used in defense when they want to try and get in offensively. And SKT coming out much stronger. Maybe this is the Pandora's box. We see a Raptor cloak on Wolf as well. They're going to be going for the turret. That's going to be an inhibitor. 45 seconds under Curl. Gorilla just came up. Does KOO have what it takes to keep their dreams alive for the Summoners Cup? And it looks like
the opponent. KOO Tigers, last game, 2 inhibitors down. Here SKT comes.
On the hunt, goes in. That's going to be Hojin in a real sticky situation. He goes down to full 3-man Nora ultimate. That's going to be Smeb down now. Eyes onto the AD carry, but the support hits. It's going to be Kuro out safely. Bray, however, has to run away from his base. SK Telecom looking to take down the final Nexus turrets. It does not look good for Kuro and his team. KOO Tigers are falling. SKT will be your first ever 2-time world champions! Almost perfect run. The emotion on the team being felt. You can see it on Baker's face. An almost perfect run for SKT. Board in one game, but come out the victors and get to hoist the Summoners Cup a second time.
Baker, Bengi, and Koma, the repeat champions here. And if Baker's legacy wasn't cemented enough, that last performance on Rise, he made it look easy. Baker, playmaker. He showed up, especially in the last game. Had a good final overall. Other members of SKT will always have to highlight Jamie. In this game, on at least, had a massive impact on Bang, Granny for me as well, and AD carry. In these fights here, he's never the guy you talk about. But you look at SKT, look at big names like Later, Mario, Bang is consistent, always there for his team. Gotta feel good for these guys.
An amazing record throughout summer to the end of Worlds. 53 3-7. SKT puts up an amazing shot.
They get that Southwest Cup. Also, KOO Tigers, who saw them still in good spirits. They had such a tremendous year. But ultimately, this is the year of SKT. 2 LCK championships, spring and summer. Perhaps the most dominant split or total year we've ever seen from a great team. It's all culminates with that 13-1 slaughter of KOO Tigers.
One of the biggest things you mentioned before, gentlemen, is the fact that the slump in Game 3 wasn't insinuated. They knew exactly how to repair any of the errors and bring themselves right back to the top.
That's when you know it's a great team. When you can lose a game in a best out of 5 and then instantly fix everything, you're ready for the next game.
Join the madness when the curtain falls.
I can't believe how much restraint SKT has. Just grab it.
As a team, they will do so. SK Telecom T1, your 2-time world champions. An amazing feat that they have performed here at Worlds.